All right, welcome back to Unraveled. My name is Alex Kahn.
I'm Olivia Fiola.
She is a little worn out. Her back is flaring up. She's like Luigi Mangione. She's got small person complex.
I'm angry.
Back injury.
A lot of thoughts.
A weed problem. And a rage.
Hell, I bet I'd like surfing if I tried it.
A rage for
the healthcare system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wants to go to Japan, so
I don't know. Not Japan. That's not something he and I share. I mean, I want to go visit, but I feel like he wanted to.
Yeah, he wants to be Japanese.
Yeah, he wants to be Japanese the way I want to be British.
Oh, I see.
You know.
It's funny. She wants to be British. We were walking earlier, and she's wearing these socks, these Pride socks. So I already look like her gay friend, and she's my ally. And we're talking about the nuances in British dress code and culture. And she goes, I don't think she even realized she did it. As two gay dudes walked by, she went, you know, I don't know if I really like their men as much as I just think I love the culture. And I was like,
oh, do you
they
think
she likes black dudes? It's just really about the culture.
I thought you meant...
They thought I was your gay friend, and...
I thought you... Well, good. I don't care if they think I like black dudes. I thought you meant they thought I was talking about gay dudes.
Or, no, I wasn't. Or not
but
even...
You're right. If
I'm
I'm wearing these socks and they think you're gay,
yeah,
they definitely thought I wasn't talking about gay people. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I was talking about British men.
You were having a discussion about whether or not you liked their culture or the men.
Yep.
And it sounded... like you were talking about a color of people, but you were just talking about even whiter people than us.
So I'm allowed to say it. You're only allowed to punch up, right? If you guys missed last week, we talked about having this new creature in our house as a foster. He is no longer here as a foster.
Yep.
So this is Chug. If you haven't seen, I don't think you guys got to see him last week. He's really giving you a look now. So Chug is now part of the house. He lives here now. He's ours.
And Mushroom hates him.
No, Mushroom doesn't hate him. Mushroom has been very cautious of him. And I think we have given Mushroom some good alone time while we're recording, because Chug is about the clingiest dog in the world. We thought we had a little lap dog before, and now we have a shadow.
The only thing more annoying than a Chihuahua...
following you everywhere.
No, the only thing more annoying than a Chihuahua, what's his mix? A Chihuahua Pomeranian is a Chihuahua pug.
Yeah. Yep. He's clingier.
He's annoyinger.
He's very
way
sweet.
More annoying.
He's
all right, go sit down.
Well, have we decided? We've been calling him Chug.
Yeah.
And I have a food name thing for dogs. So we haven't decided if he's going to stay Chug or if he's going to become a potential food name. We had some in the running. What were they? Meatloaf. My mom is vying for tater tot. My favorite's mayonnaise because he's black. I don't know. You got a favorite if we were going to go food?
No.
You don't like any of the food names?
I like all of them, I guess.
Just not more than Chug.
No, Chug kind of sucks because I mix mush and Chug up a lot. What are we going to do about him?
We'll let you know if he gets renamed, but as of now, we have
I like Meatloaf, but also... Here's the problem is he's the kind of dog you have to scream at a lot.
Yeah.
So
not even scream at, just reprimand.
Holler at. You have to repeat his name over and over and over.
But he's a little sweetheart, and overall him and Mush are doing fairly well. Over the last few days, they started playing together, which is terrifying for us because he's like 3 of Mushroom's size. But Mushroom's a little badass. It's kind of fun to see like a little Chihuahua in action. Yeah, like Mushroom gets like up on 2 feet, and just kind of like and defends himself.
Chug can't get next to him because Mushroom just attacks his face.
Yeah, it's kind of. We were very worried about Mushroom safety, but I think we also have to worry about Chug. Mushroom's a little fucking gangster. He's a G.
Anyway,
I'm gonna rename his Instagram to Mushroom the G. A G named Mushroom. What's Chug gonna be?
Mushroom D-O-double-G.
Chug the Chug.
Oh. Chug the choo-choo train.
Oh my God. I bought these whitening strips on Amazon. First of all, when in your life have you ever seen a whitening strip that isn't white? That's like using a black thing that says it's bleach, right? Like, you're like, but it's getting black all over my clothes. But anyway, sent Amazon like a shitty review. You know, like you can't return stuff unless you like overly explain why.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, no, you're gonna fuck with me. You want to know why? You want to know why? And I was like, you sent me these moldy strips because they're like black and green looking.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I looked into the product, I realized it was like infused with mint,
charcoal and mint.
And
Yeah.
I was like, well, you kept pushing me, Amazon. You kept, why? But what's wrong with him? What do you really think?
Because nothing was wrong with it.
Well, I told them. But I used it today, and now I feel like my teeth have a hint of green to them.
Let me see. A little bit. I see it.
Give me one of your fucking stories.
This one's a little old. It's been sitting in my stack for a while.
Okay.
But it's my favorite story.
Oh, okay.
My very favorite story. Actually, it's a little different. I normally like it when it's tourist gets mauled by wild animal.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But it's Florida man gets
that's my favorite story.
gored by bison in Yellowstone National Park.
Oh, wild. The bison are really making the headlines. I told you earlier, the bison today fell into the
it commits
hot
suicide.
springs, and a bunch of tourists were like recording it. Like, I think a bunch of tourists were like, oh my God, look a bison. And then it just plunged into the lava.
It's also sick of your content.
Yeah. It's like, I will not let you make content off me for free one more time.
Yeah. What he didn't realize is
he's like, bison content for pay, and he jumps in.
now he's just oxtail soup. So
well, the article was literally titled "A Bunch of Tourists Watch Bison Boil at Yellowstone," and I was like,
it's normally almost always Asian tourists attacked because I think they don't have as many like apexy predator like roam they've been settled longer than we have. They killed the tigers at one point, but we have grizzly bears, we have elks, we have moose, we have, I mean, even a regular deer will destroy a car, total a car. We have probably 15 to 20 animals that are at least 3 times the size of a deer.
They just get real excited about.
Yeah, they love it. My other favorite was the arguing couple in the
safari.
In the drive-through safari.
The drive-through safari.
The woman gets out.
Also, I'm sorry, is it not alarming? Go ahead, you tell it, and then
the woman gets out. Honestly, you can only see it, but you could tell she's like, "Fuck you, Harold," and she just gets out of the car, and a tiger just runs up and drags her into the forest.
And the dude's like,
and then her husband gets out and he like runs over to where her door is, sees what happened.
He looks around like, did anybody else see that? Like, he looked like he was trying to explain immediately where his wife went.
He's like, how am I going to tell the cops that
a
this
tiger
happened?
ate my wife?
Then my wife said, "Fuck you, Harold," and then a tiger ate her.
Wild.
Whenever a wife goes missing after screaming "fuck you" and it's not his fault, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation.
Yeah. It's also, I'm sorry, call me crazy. I don't want to go on a drive your own car through a safari tour.
What a great,
I don't feel like and wasn't it in like South Africa or somewhere?
No, it was an Asian country. It was like a Korea, Japan, somewhere there.
I just don't feel as if I'm going to rent
China,
and drive adequately.
It was definitely in China, if I have to think about it.
I wouldn't feel equipped as a tourist to operate their shit rental cars through a safari.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to take my own rental. Want to try and really outrun the tigers with this fucking Kia. I don't want to get over there.
Yeah, no, they got some good stuff over there. They got a Telluride for the safari.
Unless you're giving me one of the cars from Tokyo Drift, I don't want to drive.
Yeah. Could you imagine just drifting through the safari?
No.
You hit an endangered tiger. Paul Walker dies. Oh my God. The whole world goes crazy. Anyway, this time it's a Florida man.
Wow. I couldn't approve more.
A man's trip to Yellowstone National Park took an unwelcome turn. A 47-year-old Florida man was injured by a bison during his visit to Wyoming.
This is what happens when people from Florida leave their natural habitat.
After approaching it too closely in the Lake Village area, the man who was treated by emergency medical personnel sustained minor injuries as a result of the attack. Wait, did he survive a goring?
Yeah, it sounds like he didn't die. He was treated.
Man, we're way better at this than Chinese tourists. Bison attacks are exceedingly rare. This instance marks the first one this year. There are 2 reported attacks in 2024.
What was this fucking idiot doing?
1 in 2023 and 3 in 2022. The man allegedly got too close to a herd of bison. He then allegedly harassed the animals and kicked one in the leg. Oh my God.
I mean, fuck it.
See, but the tourists normally do it with like a camera. It's normally the flash.
No, he's just on like a fucking violent assault of bison across. He's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this Florida violence across the country. First stop, Wyoming, Buffalo. I heard some bad shit about. I heard they're letting the illegals in the country that way.
The man was arrested and charged with being under the influence of alcohol to a degree that may endanger oneself, disorderly conduct as to create or maintain a hazardous condition, approaching wildlife, and disturbing wildlife. He pled not guilty to the charges. The second 2024 incident occurred when a bison came within a few feet of an 83-year-old woman.
Oh.
The animal proceeded to lift her 1 foot off the ground with its horns. She sustained serious injuries. So,
jeez.
It can be pretty serious, but this guy was just drunk and messing with it. It's sad that other one just died, though, because it would have been way cooler if it just gored a man.
It's sad to me that a man from Florida went to a completely different climate in this country. He was like, I'm going to go see beautiful Wyoming.
Yeah.
And then he just used that time to get wasted in the wilderness and kick animals.
How else has this man survived a life in Florida? Alligators don't fuck with that
he's
shit.
Probably just used to treat him like no, with the gators, just kick him in the snout a few times.
Kick him in the shin. They'll run away.
I'm excited to hear about what Florida people do in this country because it's not fair. I'm sure there's like 1 or 2 super cultured Floridians. But to me, Florida and West Virginia feel like the states that know the least about any other state in this country. Does that make sense? Like, I mean, what people in this country do you think the most have never left their town?
I honestly, my brain always goes to Ohio.
It's funny. I get where you're going
with that. You
guys
probably all have the income to vacation.
It's very much like a snowbird. So I would say it's probably correct with 2 towns. Like they very much usually do like Ohio, Arizona, or Ohio, Florida. Yeah. But what's funny is when I went skiing a lot, when I used to go to skiing in Breck a lot, I would meet so many people from Ohio. Yeah. So Denver, I think, is like a popular area too.
Probably Maine. I would say Maine people haven't really left.
You think it's just like that too? Like
poor Maine is real poor.
Yeah.
Maine has like it's where rich lawyers go in the summer. But like trailer Maine is
it's just so wild. We talk all the time about how our country is so vastly different than other countries, but it's also like pockets of our country is so different than other pockets. Oh yeah. Like it's just such a strange concept that this man obviously had no idea. I'm assuming what a bison looks like in real life, unless he's seen it at the zoo.
No, I mean, I think in America we have bison burgers. Like he knew what a bison was. Yeah, he knows what
No, I know, but do you think he's ever seen a bison in real life?
No, but I don't think Yeah, but he probably legitimately has ridden on an airboat and like seen like swamp monsters. So he knows better.
I'm just saying it's so wild to me to see any animal for the first time and go up and like assault it.
It's interesting because like Trump's talking about getting rid of national parks now, and I don't want to get political with it, but I think
going to be a lot of Floridians going to figure out how to interact with bison.
The interesting thing is, I think legitimately that in other countries, they admire our national parks because a lot of them don't have them. Yeah. And they didn't preserve. And a lot of them are much smaller than we are, and they didn't preserve a lot of their nature. Yeah. And so it's very possible that people from certain countries might never have dealt with like an apex predator before. Like
that's
like an
true.
animal that could, like...
Yeah, I mean, if you've lived in like London your whole life, although they have these adorable little city foxes.
Yeah, but they're afraid of people, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe the rabid ones.
Yeah, we saw one
night. They're so cute. They're real cute. They got these big old ears.
Yeah, I think for people from a lot of places. In Florida, honestly, he does not have the excuse. If I really have to guess, I would say it's probably the flash of the cameras that normally gets
the animals to like lose their
attack
shit.
A tourist. Yeah.
Maybe.
But a local, it turns out it's just getting a Bud Light can thrown at it, and it's like, I'll fuck you up, dude.
It's so wild. I just cannot. If I had 100 choices to make when I saw a herd of buffalo approaching me, kicking one would not be the answer.
I would never tip a cow.
No, that's terrible. I grew up in that kind of area and people
sure
did
you
it.
did
And it's
it.
fucking. No, I never did.
But you went out with some dudes that did it.
I mean, no, I didn't go with them.
Yes,
I have. There have been people inside me that have tipped a cow. Yeah, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, there you go.
But I never participated in the cow tipping.
Yeah, but it's almost. I would say it's probably the Flash.
I was just there when the udders got squeezed, baby.
I'm sure that it's probably the Flash, but
that's so sad.
How Florida is it to just go like full WWE and be like, I'm gonna kick my flip flops off and I'm gonna fight this bison?
Yeah. I picture him to have a sweatband around his head. That's wild. People are stupid. People are so stupid. I've always been really afraid of anytime I go anywhere like that. I'm always really afraid of the wildlife. Like I like to get outside and do stuff when I'm traveling. Like when I go to Breck, there's like a place that's super cool. It's like acres and acres and you can go snowshoeing. Do you know what that is? And there's signs everywhere that say like, beware of moose. Don't like sit down and have a meal because of moose. And I'm like, if I saw a fucking moose while I'm clomping along through these snowshoe, oh my God, no.
It's literally one of the biggest mammals, I think, on land.
I don't ever even want to see one, let alone fucking take a selfie with a moose selfie.
Yeah. No, mooses get people, elk get people, and grizzlies get a lot of people.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to, I guess, take a photo of an animal. It is the most arrogant thing in the world to be like, no, I need to be in the photo with the animal.
Well, no, working in Vegas, a lot of like tour buses, they'll like load up in one city and they'll leave it. And so like when I worked at Prim in the retail, majority of our business would be just buses of tourists it was like the first stop before Vegas, like go shop, stretch your legs, eat. We'll be on the road in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that was like majority of our business. So I think it's kind of this common tour to like kind of weave through the country on bus.
Well, it seems like Yellowstone and those kind of areas, it's like people visiting the country. But my question is
they stop the bus and they get off.
But so that's who's leading these? Like, I don't think there's like a wilderness expert leading these, right? Is it just a bunch of people who threw their money to like there's no
it's probably just some guy that lives in Wyoming.
Like, I guess there's no one even telling them not to fuck with these animals. Like, a lot of times it feels like people are just out on their own.
I'm sure people tell them not to. I'm sure it's very hard to even comprehend. Like, you grew up in an area where deers would run in front of cars. Your father totaled how many cars hitting deer?
Yeah, a ton.
Like,
a lot,
you knew that.
Hey, that's fun fact. That's how I was actually born.
Oh.
My mom met my biological dad in an like auto body store after hitting a deer.
Oh.
One broken fucking taillight.
Oh. He goes, if I can keep...
Here comes baby number 9.
He goes, if I can keep the rack off your hood, I'll have sex with you. She's like, that sounds nice.
And 9 months later.
Her little baby Olivia came out.
If I had been born to someone in a different state that didn't have wild deer, would have never happened.
Would have never happened. So I think a lot of people in other cultures, they literally like...
I hit an iguana and I'm going to need...
Well, no, it's like, I don't know, you don't...
What?
Like in a lot of these countries,
Yeah, no, I know.
Especially...
Again, do you understand what... I mean, I know you do, but like thousands of pounds of animal is staring at you.
What I'm saying is I think you don't understand how much other people can't comprehend it.
That 1,000-pound animal is dangerous. That's the fucking continent responsible for King Kong.
I know, but how fast they move, like just like it's not like if it's not a dog, it's not gonna cross the field as fast as a dog will. It's gonna cross the field as fast as like.
And also, this is a generation. This isn't like war-torn Chinese people being brought over here. They have fucking social media of sorts,
I know,
don't they?
Yeah, well,
they can see what bears do.
Maybe, who knows what their government...
You think the Chinese government is hiding what bear...
Yeah.
You think that's the ploy? They send them over, give them a Vegas gambling trip, and then send them off to Yellowstone?
Send them through to the bears.
I hope the
It's a
bears get
Chinese
at least the little
propaganda.
girls.
Yeah, it's a Chinese propaganda program. Absolutely. Yeah. What do you think that weather balloon was for? They were scouting out new bears. The Chinese balloon, they were on Bear Scout. They know what they're doing. It's a false flag. They're trying to erode our relationship with Chinese nationals.
I bet they're the ones that boiled that bison this morning.
I think they're the ones shooting all the planes out of the sky.
Well,
anyway.
They might be.
Who knows? But
Are they going to blame the bears for that too?
at least this time it's a Floridian. So
I'll take it.
boom.
Hey, small wins.
Yeah.
But I mean, here's the downside. Now he just has a fucking story to tell in his local fucking bar. That's
Well, it
his
sounds like
trailer park bar.
he's going to jail for at least a little while. So
That's true.
How funny to be in jail with like an antler stabbing, like a full blown
I mean,
gore wound.
it's funny to me to have to deal with other criminals and be
Yeah.
like, what are you here for?
Yeah. It's like, man, I got stabbed by a blood. I got stabbed
Well,
by a crip. I got stabbed by an elk.
They say
Damn, I ain't even heard of the elks. What street are they on? He's like,
they say that inmates are not like tolerant to like pedophiles and like
Yeah.
certain groups of people, right?
Chomos.
How do you think they feel about animal assaulters?
Oh, they don't mind. All is fair in animal assault.
Damn.
He's like,
You don't
unless
think-
you kicked a little poodle fool, then we're fine.
That chihuahua?
Yeah, you stepped on my grandma's chihuahua fool, I'll fuck you up, dude. But like a
Do
bear?
you think Michael Vick
You
got,
fought a bear fool? That's gangster.
do you think Michael Vick got treated well in prison then?
No, I'm pretty sure Michael Vick probably got it pretty bad.
Because that's mean.
Because, I mean, if there's probably a white supremacist gang in that jail, and there's nothing they love more than German Shepherds.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. That's true.
Because the Nazi rednecks, they love dogs and anything German. So
Fair, yeah.
they weren't having it.
Yeah.
We just saw Michael Vick in a documentary. I'm not sure if he was supporting Diddy or not.
It was not that documentary. It was Jen Sturger's.
Oh, it was, yeah.
What was that called?
I don't know. It was about Brett Favre being a creep.
Yeah, a fellow comic friend and someone in the local LA scene who's super sweet, has been around for a while, is funny,
Yeah.
has told her story. It's very interesting. I mean, honestly, it's if you're from that era of like watching women be sexualized,
MTV
it's such
Spring Break.
it's such an interesting
Yeah.
idea. And yeah,
Uh-huh.
anyway, it's on Netflix. If you search Brett Favre, it'll come up.
Yeah.
Along with probably 6 other documentaries about other things.
Also, that was just one of the things. I mean, how he treated Jen was pretty terrible, but how he treated poor children in the state
welfare
of
system.
Arkansas.
Yeah, was it Arkansas?
I think, yeah, because isn't that where he's from? Or where's he from?
It's one of those poor southern. It might be Mississippi.
Mississippi, maybe. He scammed off their
Like welfare
their
system.
welfare system to build his daughter's school, a volleyball gym. He's an all-around good guy, and it's maybe he didn't know. They only found texts where he said, "Am I going to get in trouble for this?"
Yeah, yeah,
He had an inkling.
yeah.
Nice guy.
Yep.
Sounds like a good dude.
Sounds like a winner.
Born in Kiln, Mississippi, by the way. MISSISS.
ISIS.
Did y'all say ISIS?
I got a couple quick travel articles. I'm gonna spit them at you.
Okay.
And we can discuss. The first one, it's been in my phone since June 6th is the date of the screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
British Airways tells flight attendants no more TikToks or you're fired.
Nice. I like it.
So British Airways has introduced strict new rules forbidding its cabin crew from taking selfies, making TikToks, or posting any photos while staying in hotels during layovers. See, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that either.
Staff have been
Maybe in their uniform or just...
or in their, if like you're sharing a room with someone else and someone else doesn't want to be seen, like,
I guess that's fair.
but like to be able to go out in the city, because a lot of times I think getting a good route means that you have an extended period of time somewhere.
No, I think a good route means you fly there and back. Like
I think it
most
depends
of
what
them,
a good route is for you.
Yeah.
But I think people who do international flights like to explore. I think you sign up for 12 or 18-hour workdays.
If it's
or
anything
whatever.
like the cruise industry, apparently those people be fucking.
They be fucking. So anyway, I think the whole point, though, I think a large part of what people who are that consider their pay is going out and having experiences.
Getting to TikTok.
Well, part of this generation's experiences is like, what's the whole? If you didn't take a photo, did it even happen? You know what I mean? Like it sucks that we kind of live in that world, but it's also like flight attendants don't make that much money.
Yeah.
You have to like want to travel to do this job.
Did they say anything about Instagram or just TikTok?
Hold on, let's see. Staff have been warned that violating this policy could result in termination. The airline is even asking crew members to delete past posts, including private ones, if they feature hotel interiors, exteriors, or even nearby parking lots. Oh, I see. They
all
don't
the planes
want
fucking going down
to know, or they don't want people to know
where their staff sleep.
That makes sense. According to the airline, photos taken in or around hotels could unintentionally reveal the crew's location to malicious actors through background details like pool tiles, signage, or recognizable views. As a result, British Airways.
What were we just reading about poisoning food?
Yeah,
for
the flight crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That a whole flight crew just like got sick, right?
From Air India.
Yeah.
Right after, I think it was a London.
I told you, I never eat Indian before a flight. I never do.
Also, you never even eat on a flight.
No, I hate. People are like, the pilots should eat airline food prepared in different kitchens. No, the pilots should eat sandwiches so they don't crash the plane trying to take shitting their brains out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It says that counter views say that people are upset that their side hustles are getting fucked up because apparently there's a huge influencer culture of
there's also a big culture of
get ready with
murdering
me.
influencers too.
So people are upset about that. Thoughts? Do you think it's good?
It
Bad?
makes perfect sense because British Airways specifically has had some problematic things lately.
British Airways did have an incident a day after that.
I think I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I think there's a lot of fuckery going on in the airways over the Middle East right now.
Yeah.
And I think it's less I don't think they're worried that someone will hijack a plane and fly it into the White House. I think they're worried that someone's just going to hijack a plane and fly it into pick a space, you know.
Well, I
think they're a heightened sense of security.
Yeah, and I think there's also a heightened sense of security just around like regular people, not terrorist behaviors, like regular behaviors. People have just gone off their fucking rockers. And I mean, there's been incidents of people following people to hotels or like waiting for them outside of it.
Yeah.
So I guess I get that. I was upset when I thought it was that they just weren't allowed to like.
What if they said, hey, if you pay for your own hotel room, you can make whatever you want.
Yeah,
because they won't
the thing
know
is,
where
I
the
guess you
crew's
don't really
at.
need to post in the hotel. Like I'm thinking you couldn't post and say even what city you were in.
Yeah.
But if you're just like, if you don't like, why would you need to? You can post anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like you can take pictures anywhere else.
You could go to literally any monument.
You can go into the lobby of a different hotel.
When you get to the airport, you can do it in front of the big thing that says "Welcome to Chicago O'Hare," or, But it's I kind of get where they're going. I personally think there's a lot of stuff going on in the whole airspace.
Yeah,
I mean, American
we have
planes,
kind of canceled our
British planes.
We
European.
have canceled our air travel for like the foreseeable future. Not that we won't or aren't, but just it feels unnecessary right now. And
somebody doesn't want somebody traveling. I don't know if it's because they're trying to take their business.
Yeah,
they're trying to stop access to information. They're trying to stop acts of terror. But it feels like somebody doesn't want me flying right now.
Yeah. And aside from all that, we've had some like shit airport. Once this year already,
There's so many crazy people.
We got left in Dallas. Our flight from Dallas to LA got canceled while we were on our way to Dallas, and we had to take wait 3.5 hours and then take a flight to.
They rerouted us to a city 2 hours away from us and just acted like it was the same thing. Like, if you want to give me $300 for an Uber, I'll call it the same thing.
Our flight was delayed leaving New York. The last time, it's just been.
Last time we flew out of New York, or not the last time, the second to last time. We flew Delta, and it felt like a city bus.
It felt like
I was like, oh, someone's getting in a fight on this flight.
It felt like Spirit's last flight.
Yeah, you know it was the last Spirit out of Saigon.
Yeah, it was terrible.
So I don't know that. I get where they're coming from.
Me too. I guess when it comes in terms of safety, I get it. I thought it was originally more like about just not being able to have a side hustle or like live your life while you were like if you were technically, on their clock in some ways, like But anyway, I get it for saying honestly.
Because in traveling, you and I have seen a lot of flight crews get like shuttled, where the whole flight crew gets shuttled to a hotel near the, there's like a whole industry.
It seems to even happen a lot more out of this country than.
Yeah, it's like international cruise.
Yeah, we see a lot of where we were in London and there was a cruise staying
Dubai
at our
Air,
hotel. Emirates.
Emirati Air or whatever.
Yeah.
Emirates.
I think
Fly
it's
Emirates.
Yeah, I think that's
you're
it.
probably right.
But they still had their.
We've seen Virgin Cruise.
Yeah, they
in
had
New
their.
York.
I think it was the Emirates one that had the. It had like a very Turkish style or like a. I don't know what that.
Like we're sexy, but we handmaid tail.
They looked like, for lack of better words,
like sexy handmaid
it was
tail.
like no, it looked like Jasmine from Aladdin.
Yeah.
Like it was like a very flowy kind of like with like a gem.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Now that you say that, it might have been Air India.
No, it definitely wasn't Air India.
Oh, okay.
Might
have been Ryanair.
Air India is not. They're not putting gems on their costumes. They can't even fucking put salmonella in their food. Last story for the travel one. This happened. This is the one I was saying happened today.
Okay.
Delta passenger told to spit out Zyn mid-flight leaves travelers confused.
Whoa.
A recent in-flight incident has sparked questions about airline policies on nicotine pouches following a passenger's account of being told to remove a Zyn pouch during a Delta flight. The traveler explained that they were seated in first class when a flight attendant, this is first class too.
Delta first class.
A flight
That's
attendant.
An expensive first class.
A flight attendant approached with a cup and asked them to discard the pouch. The crew member reportedly cited its classification as a tobacco product as the reason for the request. While smoking and vaping are clearly prohibited on commercial flights, ain't that some bullshit?
It says e-cigarettes and cigarette. It does not say
It does. It does.
It says
say,
nicotine pouches.
Says smokeless tobacco. I know because I used to travel with my father, and he would make a fucking ordeal. He would open his tray table. He would get his snuff out and open it up. He'd get 2 cups. He'd line it with paper for spitting, and the whole time I'd be like, just let it happen.
Yeah.
He's old and adorable, and hopefully they think so too.
Yeah, it sounds to me like this person didn't hide it very well either.
Yeah, at all. It says while smoking and vaping are clearly prohibited on commercial flights, the use of smokeless nicotine products like pouches remain a gray area. The Transportation Security Administration allows these items in both carry-on and checked luggage. However, rules regarding their use mid-flight are left up to individual airlines. As of the latest updates, major U.S. carriers, including Delta, American, United, JetBlue, Southwest, Alaska, and Spirit, do not list any explicit policies on in-flight use of nicotine pouches on their websites. I do believe that on their announcement on an airline we fly pretty regularly, because I can almost hear it in my head, it says that they say the use of vape or e-cigarettes and smokeless nicotine products are also prohibited on board.
Smokeless tobacco products?
Yes.
Or does it say yeah. I mean, maybe. Here's what I have come to learn about. Flight attendants are like cops. They don't have to do anything. There's like 3 times they're in like 3 circumstances where they have to do something.
Yeah.
The rest of it is just how much of a dick measuring contest do I want to get in with passengers? Because they do it to us a lot.
We bring mushroom with us everywhere we go, and there has not been an amount of consistency not only between airlines but between one airline, like their policy
to flight crew. It's like flight crew to flight crew. Sometimes it's literally one person is like, hey, you need to do this. And the rest of the plane just leaves us alone.
Yeah.
And our dog is quiet. About the only time he behaves is on an airplane.
Yeah.
And one lady I did appreciate, she pulled out an iPad and brought the policy over.
Yeah.
And she even said, she's like, I don't really know it either.
She's like, so I had to look it up.
I looked it up too. And this is...
And then she gave us free drinks.
But because I asked her, I was like, how come I fly... if I fly twice a month for work, I'm taking 4 to 6 with layovers of your flights.
Yeah.
A month.
Why is there something different from everyone?
Different? Why is it that when I'm in Tulsa, it's a problem, but when I'm in Denver, it's not?
Yeah.
Why is it that
it sounds a lot more like you guys just have cunty employees?
No, and honestly, it sounds to me like, and Sounds to me like discrimination.
Yeah, I know. Here's the thing I don't like.
I don't like to play that card, but everyone else plays that goddamn card.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like discrimination.
Here's what I don't like about the Zyn thing is it's like, where does that stop? It's no different than a mint, and isn't it specifically made to quit smoking with?
But I believe it does, you spit it out. It like your saliva and you spit it out. I think it's like snuffing that you still spit it out.
Oh, you have to spit while you're
It's
using
not like
it.
the lozenges that we had before.
Then there's a question is, I guess I understand the act of, like my dad used to do it and it was disgusting. I get it.
If he's sitting in first class and he's spitting out this like menthol-y fucking syrup.
Yeah, that's gross. I mean, I don't love that. And that's kind of hard to hide. I would say you need to get a system in place.
Yeah.
Much better than that. And second of all, if it is in fact, like say, like there have been times when we've been on a plane and I have pulled out the little, what are the mints?
The Rogue mints?
Yeah, the like nicotine mints that help you quit smoking. We don't quit smoking
what about,
with them.
Does that mean that I can chew gum on a flight, but I can't chew nicotine gum on a flight?
Does that mean I can't wear a nicotine patch on a flight?
Yeah, can I not wear a nicotine patch on a flight, Delta? Do you not want me to wear a nicotine patch? Do you want me to be the person standing up and screaming on the flight? Do I need to get duct taped to a chair for you to realize
you
that
sitting on the runway for an additional 3 hours for a 2-hour flight?
First class, you served me alcohol before you let poor people even board the plane.
And I'm not allowed to spit into a bottle?
Yeah.
I know.
Excuse me, poor people. Wait, we're going to go and serve them their mimosas now?
Here's what I was going to say is I wonder if he was with anyone. Because it's also like if your first class is just you two.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, it's more about like, no, you're just being controlling. And And here's the thing. You used to be able to smoke lit cigarettes on an airplane. Until like when? The 70s? The 80s?
Moms against smoking on airplanes, probably.
Cool ass airlines should start adults only flights. And you should be able to allow to vape on them. Now, I will say that vapes have been having issues where they blow up lately, so they would have to get that figured out.
What about like hookah?
No, that's fire, right? I don't think you should be allowed to light.
Okay.
No. I think fire is dangerous.
So no cigarettes?
No. I do not agree with having jet fuel and open flame.
So what are people allowed to do? You're talking about this adults only airline. What do we get?
No kids, first and foremost.
Well, that's important.
No family fucking boarding. I think it's
bar cart.
I would love a bar cart.
They have those. They're selling standing only tickets in Europe now.
That's pretty
on
wild.
Short flights. So if I can stand,
also that feels like it should be illegal for like if you hit really bad weather.
I mean, 4 times in the last 2 months, somebody's cracked their head open in a
just
turbulence-related issue.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I love hearing the rich guy that owns the airline. I forget, was it Ryanair? It was one of them. Whatever his statement was like, I think that a lot of people would be really appreciative of this.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, do you?
I think that we actually have a segment. We have pre-orders.
Yeah.
We have pre-orders, okay? There are people whose parents are dying in a country that they can't get to right now, and they're willing to crack their skull open on an airplane just to go see their dying mother in Peru. Are you against people seeing their dying mothers in a foreign country? And you're like, okay, I guess we got to let them.
Here's my question is I have never not ever seen a Ryanair plane ticket that costs more than $39.
Yeah.
How
much is it?
How poor are you? Like that you need to.
Also, what is it? Do they have to strap in standing up?
Yeah,
like a roller coaster?
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking
like that one that wheel that
just
gravity wheel
or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but
yeah,
you're gonna see pilots just like riding on the roof, just like no room for him. We sold out our extra room for standing space.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's cray out there. It's cray all day.
Good news all around, I suppose. You want to get out of here?
You want to get out of here?
Well, that's all we have.
Fly safe, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, and what was your?
Don't take pictures of up close to animals.
I was gonna say, what was your? Did it say what your guy was treated for? It just said he was treated and released.
Just said he was treated, but the headline said he was gored, so that means he was treated for
like being impaled.
Impaling, yes, an animal impaling. and he was at fault. That's the other thing. In Wyoming, they don't give a fuck. They're like, no, you were on the animals'
and also,
land.
talk about the discipline of this herd of buffaloes?
Yeah.
And you kicked in and you didn't die?
And why I've seen
they just had one of their wives slap you around a little bit, Florida man. Where I'm from in PA, my aunt used to work at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
It was like even for like probably 15 minutes further from me. So it was like in the middle of nowhere, and it was on a bison farm, and they would like raise the bison there.
I bet it was so good.
It was so good. And they would eventually, but then I learned that the bison that we would like wave at every day when we drove by were the bison that we were eating eventually.
Yeah, it's like when you walk into a lobster restaurant. And they
yeah,
got a
they're
lot
in
of
the
lobster
tanks.
in
Yeah,
there.
it's so sad. It took me a long. We'd been going there since I was like a little kid, and I think at one point I was like, oh wait, those are the same animal.
Yeah.
So that kind of ruined that experience.
I do like the fact that someone has to stick their hand in the lobster tank, though, because that means the lobster gets one last chance to, like, really fuck your hand up.
Claws are normally already bound.
That's wrong.
Oh, yeah, it's super wrong.
If you're going to drop them into a boiling
you ever been
vat
to, like,
of water.
fucking Seafood City? It doesn't even get, it's in a fucking bucket. Oh,
Yeah, I have.
rough.
So good.
So sad.
That's how I like them.
I am all for animal strike. I don't give a fuck if AI strikes back, but I will stand behind animals striking back against humans.
Well, AI is also striking back, so what if AI starts striking back at animals? Now
they're out.
Okay.
Now they're out. But if animals join forces with ChatGPT to figure out how to take us out, that actually makes the most sense for the world, I think.
Yeah, honestly, you're probably right. ChatGPT has just been watching Don't Fuck with Cats on a loop.
I mean, every like fable story we have, fucking Goldilocks breaks in and ruins the bear's home, eats their food.
Anyway.
That's all.
That's all, folks.
I don't think that's got to be trademarked.
Oh, well, that's all, folks.
We'll see you guys next week.
Hey, that's all, fucks.